You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. Tonight, I do not turn on the light. The glow from the street lamp outside slips through the curtains. Enough to see the room is as calm as a breath. I lie there, watching my own shadow stretch across the wall, and I ask myself, is there still light inside me, Lord? There are days I still smile, still work, still love others, but my heart feels dark. Not dark because of sin, but because of weariness. Because the world out there is too noisy, and I've been running so much that I forgot to keep my lamp from going out. You call me the light of the world, yet I feel like only a faint candle, a candle that flickers at the slightest wind. I used to think that to shine, I had to be strong, to blaze like the sun. But now I understand. Light doesn't have to be big. It only has to be true. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:5. Those words feel like a small warmth in the night, because perhaps true light is not a light that never goes out, but a light that still dares to shine even while standing in the dark. Lord, there are times the world feels so tiring. The news is full of sorrow, people grow cold toward one another, and sometimes my heart closes too, as if to protect itself from humanity's grief. But then I remember, you never once chose darkness, even when the world turned its back on you. You still came, like a small beam of light, slipping into every home, every heart, every soul thought to be lost. Please teach me to come like that too. Not with floodlights, just with a candle. Not to illuminate the whole world, only enough for the one beside me to keep from stumbling. Because I understand, true light is not found in brilliance, but in its power to warm. Lord, if there is any light left in me, please do not let it fade. If there is any gentleness left in my heart, please keep it intact, so that amid the world's dryness, I can still believe, still love, still look at someone without judging. Please, let me not forget light is not for my pride, but for me to share. It is not to stand above others, but to bow nearer to those under the shadow of night. Perhaps I cannot change anything great, but if a soft word from me helps someone feel less lost, if a small smile can make their day easier, then perhaps your light in me is still alive. And tonight, as I speak with you, I ask for one simple thing. Please rekindle in me a small lamp, the light of kindness, of patience, of faith, so that when I step out of this night, though the world outside is still shadowed, I will be bright enough not to lose my way and warm enough to comfort another. Because I know true light does not come from me, but from you, the one who chose to shine, even when the world would not yet open its eyes. God is light. In him there is no darkness at all. 1 John 1:5. That sentence echoes in my heart, like a gentle breeze passing through a quiet room. Not the crash of thunder, but a whisper bright enough to light a small corner of my heart. I realize light is not only in what dazzles, but also right here in the quiet peace of your presence. For if you are light, then each time I return to you, I am coming back to my true source of light. Sometimes I keep searching for light outside, in praise, in success, in recognition. But those things burn out quickly because they do not come from you. True light does not make me glare. It makes me warm. It does not make me proud. It makes me humbler, because I know I am only carrying a small part of that great light. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119:1. 105. When I remember this, everything softens, because sometimes I fear the dark. But darkness is only frightening when I forget that you still lead. I cannot always see the whole road, but your light is always enough for one more step. There are nights I ask you to show me the future, but you give me only a small circle of light, just enough to keep me from stumbling. And I understand, you do not want me to look far and worry. You want me to look close and trust. Your light does not banish every shadow, but it is enough for me to know you are here. And perhaps that is what gives me peace. For God, who said, "Let light shine out of darkness," has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of His glory. 2 Corinthians 4:6. I read this with a still heart, and I am reminded, light does not only shine outward, it must first shine within. You do not send me to heal the world while my own heart stays closed. You teach me to let the light touch the dark places inside me first, where I store fear, where I have not forgiven, where I have not yet dared to trust. Lord, perhaps you do not need me perfect to shine. You only need me honest, willing to see the shadows in myself and to let you touch them. For when I let light pass through my cracks, it shines more beautifully, more truly, like light through shattered glass throwing 1,000 colors. I understand now, Lord, bringing light where there is darkness is not about going far, but coming home. Home to you, home to mercy, home to the brightness you already lit within me. And once I've found that light, I do not need to strive to shine anymore. I need only to live gently, because true light never needs to be loud. Lord, tonight I do not ask for great things. I only want to become small enough for your light to reach every shadowed corner in me. There are places in me still dim, places I try to hide, old memories, wounds not yet healed. I thought I was strong, but sometimes just a word, a memory, is enough to curl me up like a child. And in those moments, I know I need your light more than ever. Please shine into the part I still avoid, where I am angry but say nothing, where I am afraid but pretend to be calm, where I try to look good so no one knows I am weak. Please come there, not to judge, but to say gently, "My child, I am still here. I do not want to pretend anymore, Lord. I do not want to live in fear that if I am not strong, people will leave. Because I know you do not need me perfect. You only need me true. And if I can bring light to dark places, that light must begin with honesty in my own heart. There are times the world feels too dark. News, arguments, coldness, injustices one after another. I ask myself, what does my little light mean in such a long night? But then I hear you whisper within, a single candle cannot end the night, but it is enough for someone to see the way. And so I dare to keep my small flame, even when life's wind blows, even if no one sees. I used to fear the dark, but now I understand. Even in the darkness, you are present. For it is there that your light is most clearly seen. And I want to be present like that too. Not loud, not showy, only a little light so someone knows they are not alone. Please let me not live to be seen, but live so others can see you. Please let the light I carry reflect not myself, but your mercy. There are days I am tired of having to be good, of trying to keep my image bright enough. But Lord, I do not want to become a counterfeit lamp. I only want to be true. Even if my light is faint, let it be light from you, not from my own effort. Please help me understand. Light is not always brilliant. Sometimes it is only a compassionate look, a gentle sentence, a silence without judgment, a hand held out on a cold night. Please teach me to choose such light, the light of kindness and humility. Lord, if someone tonight is sinking in the dark, please let me become their light, not a piece of advice, only a presence that knows how to listen, not a torch, only a candle that makes them feel at ease. Please teach me to slow down, to look more closely at those who hurt. Because perhaps the light you want me to bring is simply the most ordinary care in a world that has grown too cold. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Not that I may be praised, but that you may be exalted. Not that I may feel important, but that I may remember the light I bear was never mine. Please, let me not hide that light for fear of being misunderstood or hurt. Please let me dare to live truly and dare to be gentle, even when the world says gentleness is weakness. If someone hurts me, please do not let me go dark because of them. If someone does not understand me, please let me keep my kindness. Because I know true light does not change because of surrounding darkness. It simply learns the right way to shine. Lord, tonight I offer you everything. The dark places within me, the people I love, and even the things I cannot understand. Please turn them into light, even if only a flicker, because I know if it comes from you, it will be enough. I want to live like the light of early morning, not noisy, just gently seeping into every cold thing. Please let me be a part of your plan of light, no matter how small, as long as I am in it. Because in the end, Lord, I understand. Bringing light where there is darkness is not a duty I must strain to carry, but a calling for me to love. And when I love with the mercy that comes from you, then darkness, however deep, will begin to soften. As my heart begins to settle, your soft light seems to spread beyond me. And I know, tonight this prayer no longer belongs only to me. Because in this wide world, so many still need a small gleam to walk through their night. Someone out there is smiling, but that smile does not hide the loneliness in their heart. Someone is working through the night because life has not given them room to rest. Someone lies in a hospital bed, wishing only to see one more day. And some have stopped hoping because they think no one remembers them anymore. Please remember them, Lord, those whom the world has forgotten, souls lost in their own lives. Please send them a bit of light, not dazzling, only warm enough to help them believe there is still a place where they are loved. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. I cannot reach them all, but you can. Please use me, small as I am, unnoticed as I am, as a bridge for your love to touch those hearts. I think of those worn down by life, mothers who carry heavy loads, fathers who endure in silence, children forced to grow up too soon, and the elderly quietly counting their days. Please let them rest in your love, even for a moment, so they may know they are still cradled in the gentle arms of the Father. I also want to pray for those who hurt others, not to excuse them, but to ask you to heal the deepest place inside them, the place wounded so badly that they hurt others to protect themselves. Please let your light touch those shadows so they may know. They need not be strong by making others weak. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Matthew 5:9. Please teach me this, so I do not answer darkness with darkness, but with a gentle light, Please help me remember, sometimes the greatest way to love is simply to choose not to wound again. I pray for those living amid noise, the noise of arguments, rivalry, the voices of fear and indifference. Please grant them a quiet space where they can hear you, a voice softer than the wind, yet stronger than every reassurance. And if you permit, please let me carry that little light with me each day. Not radiant, only steadfast. Not recognized, only true. Because I know true light does not need to be seen to be valuable. It only needs to be lived. Lord, if someone is crying tonight, please let their tears be folded into your gentle stream. If someone is losing faith, please let them see a small sign. A person smiling, a word of comfort, a morning ray. Enough for them to believe the light remains. And please, let me never pass by another's pain without stopping. Do not let my heart grow hard just because the world is harsh. Please, let me stay soft so that light can pass through. For I believe, each time I love someone in darkness, another piece of this world grows a little brighter. Now that the night has truly stilled, I hear only my breathing mingled with the wind beyond the window. In that quiet, the worries of the day grow small, and my heart holds only two words: thank you. Thank you, for you do not require me to blaze to be called light. You only ask that I let myself be kindled. Even if I am a candle flickering in the wind, even if I shine only enough for one trembling hand, you still see, and you still smile. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun. Proverbs 4:18. Those words are no longer only comfort, but a declaration. Because I understand now. Light does not need to fight to win. It only needs patience to remain. Like faith, it does not shout or argue. But each time I choose kindness instead of bitterness, choose hope instead of fear, you are seen through me again. Thank you, for you have taught me the gentleness of light. That true light does not glare. It is soft enough that no one squints to look, and steady enough to remain when others turn away. Your light is like your presence, not forceful, not hurried, simply waiting for me to pause and notice you are still there. I thank you, for you have never grown tired of hearing my complaints, nor have you left when I faltered. You still listen to every word I speak, even when they are only unfinished sighs. You are still there, in the empty spaces no one else understands. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Psalm 23:2-3. I see myself in this, a soul once panicked by darkness, now soothed by gentle light. You do not erase every night. You teach me to see through it to the dawn. Thank you for moments I thought were failures, but turned out to be detours of mercy. Thank you for old tears, now become understanding for others' pain. Thank you for times I felt abandoned, when in truth, you pulled me from places where light could not grow. I know there are nights you let me walk alone, so I can learn the value of being led. There are seasons you stay silent, so I can learn to listen, not with my ears, but with my heart. And in those very spaces, I found the faith I thought I had lost. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 27:1. I am no longer afraid, not because life is easier, but because now I know. Wherever you are, it cannot stay dark forever. I do not need every answer, only to know that you still hold my hand. Thank you for teaching me that bearing light is not an obligation, but a privilege. It is how you give me the chance to join what is good, so that in this uncertain world, I can still choose to love as you have loved. Thank you, for in every day I thought was ordinary, you quietly worked a miracle. When I smile at a stranger, when I choose to forgive, when I take the hand of someone trembling, those little things are precisely how light spreads. You do not ask me to do what is grand. You ask me to be faithful in the small. Because true light is not about how far I shine, but whether I stay to shine at all. I thank you, because each time I choose trust over fear, I let you reign over a part of my life. Each time I choose love, despite being hurt, I let you win in my heart. Each time I choose to remain, though night is thick, I prove that your light is enough. All who labor and are heavy laden come to me, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. I read this not as an invitation anymore, but as a reality I breathe each night. Peace is no longer a reward, but the atmosphere I live in. You do not need to change the whole world to quiet me. You only touch my heart, and the world within me begins to calm. Thank you. For you do not wait for me to be perfect before you come. You come when I am most broken, and still call me by the same tender name as at the beginning. Because you do not see only my faults, you see the potential of light within me, and that is enough to make me want to live more kindly each day. Now, as the night draws closed, I want to keep this gratitude a long time. Not only for this moment, but for tomorrow, when I must walk into daylight with challenges still unresolved. Please let me carry this gentleness to go into the world without forgetting that you are the source of all peace. Please let me remember, light does not end when morning comes. It only changes form and keeps living in each small act of love. Thank you, for tonight I found not only peace, but myself again. Someone small, yet called by you a child of light. And now, with my last breath before sleep, I want to whisper softly, thank you. Because when I bring light where there is darkness, it is truly you shining through me. At this hour, the room is wrapped in silence. The small light on the desk grows faint, and only another light remains. The light in my heart, your light. I feel my breathing slowing, and in each rhythm, peace grows. Not a peace because everything is fixed, but because I know you are still here. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8:12. Those words are no longer a distant promise, but the reality I live with each breath. For right here in this darkness, I see that light clearer than ever. Thank you, for you not only teach me to see the light, you teach me to become light. Small, quiet, yet enough to make one corner of this world less dark. Now, as I prepare to fall asleep, I want to send this small prayer to all who are awake, to the lonely, to the hurting, to those still walking through their own long night. Please shine on them as you have shone on me. Please let your light slip through every closed door, every nameless fear, every place where hope seems gone. Please bless those finding their way home. However far they wander, please let them see the small light at the end of the road, a light that does not judge, only waits. Please bless those doing good in silence, the hands that lift others when no one sees. Please give them strength to continue and a heart that does not grow cold in an indifferent world. Please bless those who have lost faith in people because they have seen too much darkness. Please touch them so they may know the light has never gone out. It is only hidden and waiting to be found again. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Romans 12:21. Please let me, and all who pray with me tonight, become keepers of the light, not to be exalted, but to remind the world that love remains. Please, let every breath I take in sleep be a blessing for peace to spread, from this room to distant homes to heavy hearts. For I believe your light is not only above, but within every person willing to live kindly. If tomorrow I wake and the world is no better, please let me not lose heart. Please remind me light was not made to end darkness in a single night, but to patiently shine through each day, each person, each dream. I know each day will bring its trials, its weariness, and moments that make me want to give up. But please remind me, even one small lamp can make a difference. Please let me carry this light into my sleep, and when morning comes, let it rise with me, so I may begin again, with kindness and with the belief that this world is still worthy of love. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and give you peace. Numbers 6:26. Now I close my eyes, not to forget, but to rest in your presence. Tonight, I am no longer afraid of the dark, because I know your light is already within me. Please let this sleep become a gentle amen, a surrender, a thanksgiving, an agreement with you that I will carry the light, even if it is only a small ray. Amen.